Big news, guys. Big news. We bought a house. I can't show it to you yet. We're still going through the closing process. We're still doing all the paperwork. We're still dotting the T's, or we're still crossing the T's and dotting the I's. But we bought a new house. I'm not going to tell you the purchase price of it. It's bigger than this house. It's a lot bigger than this house. This first purchase here, it was 950 square feet with maybe a 200 square foot garage that's attached that I use as my home gym. Got a 500 square foot barn out here. It's obviously fenced in, like I've told you in the past, but we're buying a new house. We're going from 950 slash 1200 square feet that we can use right now, and we're a little over doubling. We're going to 2,500 square feet, and it's going to be a wildly good time. So stay tuned. It's a big purchase. It's a lot of money. I'm very nervous about it. I'm very excited about it. I think that it's going to be great. I think it's going to be great for the next phase of life that Maddie and I are entering into. You know, we're getting married here soon. We want to start having a family, and within the next year or two, I'm sure that that's going to come to fruition as well. And we're going to need the space. This is too small. It was great for our first year and a half, 2 years that we've spent here. It was a great decision compared to renting, because when I sell this place, I will get all my money back. I look at a house as like a forced savings account. You know, you can watch all the Grant Cardones and people who are against you purchasing real estate to live in it, but it's just another form of a forced savings account. Instead of taking money and just putting it into savings and just having it sit there, now I've taken money, put it towards this house. I get to write off all the interest payments for the year. I write off all the interest payments for the year, and then the house still appreciates, and I still have equity in the home. The house appreciated. I pay down the mortgage, so I have more equity in the house, and then I get to write off the interest payments. So it helps me with taxes. Um, and it's also just, it's a forced savings account, you know? Instead of paying rent where your money just completely disappears, most of your money when you first start a mortgage, it goes towards interest, but you get to write that interest off on taxes. So it reduces your taxable income, which is very nice. So there's hidden benefits to it that people don't seem to talk about, but also those people, Grant Cardone, he says don't purchase a house and live in it. The guy owns a bunch of houses and rents them out. So he wants you to rent his purchased homes. That's pretty much what that's going for. And I'm not saying he's like a scumbag or anything. Grant Cardone is an excellent business person. I've got his sales books. I've got a lot of his business books. I've read them. I enjoy them. I enjoy watching his videos. I think that he has a lot of things that are great. But when it comes to, the way that he makes money and he tells you not to do the same thing, that's a very interesting thing to me, because he makes money from renting things out, and then he goes and tells you to rent. That makes total sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to you, but it makes sense to me. But if you're thinking about buying a home, there's ways to buy homes where you don't have to put down tons of money. I put down money because I work in sales and I've been successful in my career, so I've had money built up. I rented before this. I wanted to get into a spot where I didn't have to rent anymore. I wanted to control over where I live. I've enjoyed home ownership very, very much. When I first bought this house here, we're on about an acre of land. It was very fun to get a zero-turn lawnmower, mow my lawn, go out there, tear up the landscaping, and do whatever I wanted to this house. And those are just things that are fun for me. They're relaxing for me. It's great to be outside, get a sweat going, and just, tearing bushes out, planting new bushes, planting trees, making the yard the way that I want it to be, push mowing my lawn. Those are relaxing things, to be out in the sun, getting sunlight on the skin, absorbing that vitamin D, and then, making something change. Because in business, in sales, if you work in sales, not everything that you do has immediate results, but when you're doing yard work or landscaping, it's got immediate results. You can see yourself plant something. You can see what you've just done. You can see the yard you just mowed. It's all immediate gratification, but it's also good for everything that you're doing out there. So it's not something like, jerking off or doing drugs. It's something that's good for the yard, good for your property value to keep it maintained, good for everything. And you get a little bit of immediate gratification mixed with the vitamin D and sunlight, which is also great for you. So if you're thinking about home ownership opposed to renting, I would say do it, as long as you're in a financial situation to do it and you're not going to get foreclosed upon. You're going to actually pay your mortgage and you can afford to purchase a home. I'm not going to tell you what that means to be able to afford to purchase it. You'll have to figure that out on your own, do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I a realtor, so I could care less. But I would say it's been great for me. I think it's great for everybody to own a home. It is the American dream, after all, to own your own home and have your own control over your life. And that's kind of the first step of it. And it's a big and scary financial obligation, but it's totally worth it. But that's the big news, guys. We purchased a new home. So we got the home loan. I'm taking a mortgage out, obviously, and we got it not contingent on selling this home. So I've been debating on if I want to become a landlord and rent this house out. I don't think that I do. I don't enjoy my neighbors. I've had many problems with them if I've talked about it in past YouTube videos. Um, and I don't want to deal with that problem anymore. So I'm probably just going to sell this house. I don't know if I'll get, huge appreciation and a lot of money back, but I'll definitely get the money back that I put into it, or at least the money back that I'm putting down as a down payment for the other house. And, I'm happy with that. And so, yeah, big news, big things to come. Big things for next year, guys. Big things. So I hope you get after it. I hope you, if you're debating on home ownership versus renting, I hope that you find a way to be able to afford a home. And yeah, just get weird, guys. Get weird.